This video is brought to you by sellcashier.com. Sellcashier compares iPhone prices on the internet and gives you a quick quote to get you the most cash for your used iPhone. Click the link below to get a quote, ship your phone, and get paid.
What's up, folks? How's it going? This is Watch. Hope you guys are all doing well. And today we're going to be taking a look at the iPhone 11 Pro Max battery performance, specifically how it compares against the standard iPhone 11 as well as the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Now, firstly, let's get into the actual battery capacity. Luckily, this time around, Apple has upped the capacity to 3969 milliamp hours. The previous generation 10s Max had a capacity of 3174 milliamp hours, so that's definitely a nice bump up. The capacity on the iPhone 11 is 3110 milliamp hours, and that's slightly more than the 2942 milliamp hours of the iPhone 10R. Now, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus has a battery capacity of about 4300 milliamp hours, so it has a larger capacity than the Pro Max on the iPhone 11 side. Now, before we get into the drain test results, I'm just going to talk about the charging speeds. Now, interestingly, if you get the 11 Pro Max, it actually comes with an 18-watt fast charger from Apple. This actually interfaces with USB Type-C, which is nice. We're still using Lightning on the actual phone itself, and this obviously doesn't come with the standard iPhone 11, unfortunately, but the cool thing is with the USB-C integration, you can charge your iPhone 11 or 11 Pro Max directly on your MacBook or iMac or Mac Pro, anything that uses USB-C integration. Now, we have a 45-watt fast charger that comes with the Note 10 Plus, so we should expect to see faster wired and even wireless charging speed. Now, in terms of the wireless charging speed, we're going to be using the RAV Power wireless charger, and this can charge iPhones up to 7.5 watts and Samsung devices up to 10 watts. Now, the new Samsung Note 10 can actually be charged up to 15 watts if you have that specific charger. We're going to be using this because this is what's available in the office right now, and basically I'm going to throw up the wired and wireless charging speed. So just to give you some highlights, basically on the wired side, within 30 minutes time, we're getting 66% charge from 0% on the Note 10 Plus versus on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, we're getting about 48%, and on the iPhone 11, we're actually getting around 49%, so just around 50% as Apple claims, but it is faster definitely on the Samsung side for the quick charge feature. Now, to get to a full charge, it took around 73 minutes on the Note 10 Plus versus it took just under 120 minutes on both the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the iPhone 11. Now, you also see the bottom chart over here, which is representing our speed in terms of the wireless charging results, and it's pretty much the same story over here. Since the Note 10 Plus is going to be charging at a faster rate at a higher wattage, and keep in mind we're still not at 15 watts, we're around 10 watts based on our charger. We're still getting around 23% charge from 0% in 30 minutes, and within an hour's time we're getting around 44% versus the 11 Pro Max is getting 20% and 37% respectively in those same time periods. So definitely faster in terms of wireless charging performance. On top of that, the Note 10 Plus also has the reverse wireless power share technology built in, so you can flip over the phone and charge any Qi-enabled device, whether that's headphones or even an iPhone 11 Pro Max, as you see over here. Now, moving on, let's talk about the actual battery drain test performance results. Now, we did two specific tests. One is a video playback test. The other one is kind of representing a more kind of day-to-day kind of thing you would do, but still synthetic in the sense that we've automated the process. Let's talk about the first test. Basically, we ran a video on the VLC app in airplane mode, cranked the brightness to 100% on all three devices, and simply looped the video until we ran out of juice out of all three devices. And basically, the winner is the Note 10 Plus. It ran 17 hours and 53 minutes impressively. The 11 Pro Max isn't too far behind at 17 hours, 35 minutes, and the iPhone 11 only ran about 6 hours and 11 minutes. Now, for our second test, what we did is basically automate the process of opening up a whole bunch of different applications that you would use throughout the day in a specific sequence and just loop that sequence. On the iPhone, we use the Apple Shortcuts app to automate this process, and on the Note 10 Plus, we use the Tasker app that's available on all Android platforms to do pretty much the exact same thing. Now, obviously, this is not going to represent your specific data use profile, but it's a way that we can standardize the process process, and that way we can compare future devices in the same application order and just to keep things at a level playing field. Now, we ran the sequence of operations for around 5 hours, and the rest of the time I basically just played a super long YouTube video stream, and the results are as follows. Basically, here are the results over here. The 11 Pro Max came out on top with a total runtime about 13 hours and 35 minutes. The Note 10 Plus got around 9 hours and 51 minutes, and the iPhone in the same scenario got 6 hours and 12 minutes. Now, again, as I mentioned before, this is not going to be the most realistic interpretation of what the battery performance is going to be for you specifically, but basically during the day, I'm sure you're not going to struggle to get through a 10-12 hour use cycle on both the 10 Plus as well as the 11 Pro Max, but you may struggle on the iPhone 11. Now, I've been using the iPhone 11 on a daily basis for the past couple of days, and I haven't struggled too much on battery life, but yes, pretty much at the end of the day, it does get down to the low teens, 10% and below, sometimes, where I've never encountered that on the other larger battery devices. So that's definitely a point of concern for some people. It might be a big deciding factor whether to get the larger capacity phones for that battery life specifically. Other than that, guys, that's really it. Definitely love to thank you guys so much for watching this. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and check out the description down below to watch the camera comparison between the Samsung Note 10 Plus versus the 11 Pro Max if you're interested in seeing which one has the better camera. I want to give a huge shout out to you guys, and more specifically Cell Cashier, for making this video possible. And let's check out what Cell Cashier has to offer if you're interested in getting rid of your used iPhone.
Now, if you're looking for a simple and fast way to get rid of your used iPhone without dealing with eBay, Craigslist, stuff like that, check out sellcashier.com. For years, they've been purchasing iPhones from all the major US carriers. They currently only operate in the United States, but you can simply select what type of phone you have, select the memory capacity, as well as the overall condition of your phone, and you're going to get a competitive quote. And if you're happy with that, you can ship your iPhone directly to them and get paid. For more details, visit sellcashier.com. It's simple, fast, and secure.